Hello, I'm back to do some more work in my Raggedy Ann journals. I've been doing some work in them today. I've kind of been in and out. I'm hoping tomorrow I can work more steadily on these, but I was just doing some more and I figured I'd turn on the camera. So I added some tags into these pockets that we already did. These were tags that, these are printed from old design shop. And I've already stitched them to coffee dyed paper, and then I added this vintage fabric tab and tuck that in there. Here I just glued down with my ATG gun I pulled out a bunch of these tablets, little notepads that might go with what I'm doing here, and this little one too. So I have them right handy so I can choose what I like. I'll probably be using quite a few of them in these books. And then this was cut from the book that I am using for my journal, this one. So I'm going to just stick that down there. Most of what I've done was at the sewing machine, but I figure I'm gonna do some work here at this table for now. So then I took one of the pages from the book that was in really bad shape that I'm not going to use the cover. I showed this before, this one. These are really neat pages. They're kind of glossy but very soft because they're pretty old. This says, "To Mary Catherine Fred, who hears the whispers of the hummingbird fairies, this adventure is affectionately dedicated." That's cute. So this story is The Wishing Pebble. Look at that, it's so cute. Okay, so I don't know if I'm going to want to write on this as a journal because it's kind of shiny and then my ink will smear. So I'm not sure what I want to do. There's always a moral at the end of these stories. If one just thinks nice, kindly things, if one just does generous, helpful deeds, then that person is filled with a thrill of happiness which shines right through even the shabbiest clothes and brings loving friends close by. So I took a piece of this trim and just stitched it on the edge of this paper, and then some of the feed sack hexagons just to decorate. And I don't know if maybe I'll, put one of these kinds of papers on there for writing. I'll probably end up doing that. In fact, why don't I just do that right now? I'll save going back and doing it later. At least on that page. Let me see what else I have. I don't want to forget these other things that I have. People have sent me things, and I had some other digitals. Okay, so I have these tags with these cute shapes, and I believe these are from Country at Heart. So I have them. And then these postcards are also from the old design shop. So I want to make sure I have little pockets to tuck these things in. I got this from Pinterest. Actually, I believe this came from Doll Reader magazine because I think I used to have it. So it's got Raggedy Ann with 2 dresses, and then there's a Raggedy Andy doll also right there. And he's got a hat, so sailor hat, and his little outfit. So I printed the postcard sheet twice. And I think I printed the tags twice. And then I have these, and I can't remember what shop they came from. Little journaling cards. They're kind of dark. And someone sent me some pieces. So I can use these for embellishments too. And she sent me the stamped. Some more of those tags. Oh, I've got my color forms. This was sent to me. I love these images by the person who sent me all these other little pieces. So I'll have to use them. I've got these color forms because I found a box of Raggedy Ann color forms. Do you remember color forms? There was a background, and you could put your little vinyl pieces down and move them around and play with them. It's like a vinyl dollhouse. And so there is a Raggedy Ann right there. And I think there's a Raggedy Andy in here too somewhere, but I'm not sure. But even all these pieces, I can embellish with these. I love these. I want to make sure I use some of those. I also have some playing cards that I got from Danny at Junk Journals and More on Etsy. I don't know if she has any more of these, but these little miniature ones are so cute. And then these, I don't think these are Raggedy Ann. No, it's a different artist, but they're styled like Raggedy Ann and Andy, so I got those. So I want to make sure I use all these. Plus, somebody sent me Happy Mail that had these buttons in them, and Raggedy Andy has these large buttons on his pants, so I wanted to use them, and I found this one too. So that's what I'm working with. So I think I'm going to take this little Raggedy Andy figure and just glue him right there. Oh, I took my glues downstairs the other day because I was, whoops, I'm sorry. I was working in my Happy Mail binder on my dining room table. I did bring it up, it just didn't make it back to its spot on the table. That's very cute. That would make a cute little tuck spot, wouldn't it? So I wonder if my Fabri-Tac would hold that, or if I'd have to use something like glossy accents. Sorry, I'm knocking things over. Let's try Fabri-Tac and see how that works. Whoop, there's a bowl stuck to the back. Wasn't sure how I would use these pieces, but I wanted to. I wanted to try. I also had gotten a Raggedy Ann game. I'll show you the pieces that I have for that. Just gotta wipe this off because it's spouting. Let me show you my game pieces. I gotta figure out how I want to use them too. Oh goodness, I've got so much stuff. I have this too that somebody made for me. So cute. It's the same person that sent me all these little tidbits of Raggedy Ann. Someone sent me these cards. I'll definitely put them in some pockets. Here are some of the game pieces. So my intention was, it takes 6 cards to build your figure. So what I thought I would do was place the cards in pockets throughout the album or throughout the journal, and then you can pull the cards out and make your character. So there's Raggedy Ann. Looks like I have maybe 3 Raggedy Ann characters, and maybe 4, I don't know. Yeah, looks like maybe 4. Here's the Scotch doll, Scotsman or whatever they call him. He's cute. And then this one is, I think, some kind of a witch, they call her. And that one only takes 3 pieces. So anyway, I thought they were fun. And I have parts of the spinner that went with this game. I cut it apart. It was designed in wedges. So I cut it apart. And thinking I can use it as tuck spots. I also have this that somebody sent to me. It goes with those cards. So here are the wedges for the spinner. I cut them into two sections of 2, but I can cut them smaller if I want. So these are all characters. There's that witch. So these are all characters from the game. I don't see Raggedy Ann, but it has Raggedy Andy. I mean characters from the books. So I can use these as tuck spots. So I have a lot to work with. It's a good thing I'm doing 4 books. I won't be able to do everything in one book. Let's see how this is doing. I'm not going to put anything in that until it really has time to dry. Oh, I overlapped it onto the fold. Didn't mean to do that. It's okay, maybe it'll be all right. All right. I'm glad I found this before I use too much of these, because I want to use these for writing on. My battery light is flashing. I'm just going to keep going. It usually lasts for a little while the light's flashing. I'd like to get one signature done before I quit for the day. Okay, so I think that's enough on this page. That's quite a bit. And I'll probably tuck some of those game cards, the kind you have to put together. Maybe one in there. I'll do some stamping here on maybe one of those pages. This one, I had painted these little tags, but I don't know if I'll use them. These journals are larger than some of my other journals, so I'm not sure if I want to use those little tags. But I did just ink the edges of this one and stamp that pretty border stamp on it. I'll put something in there. And I used one of my, it's a printed patchwork piece, and sewed some eyelet on and made it into a pocket. There's another one of those pages. Put an envelope in the center. Okay, so I'll go get my ink and a stamp or two. I have these felt pieces too that I thought I could use for embellishing. Just bring a few of the stamps over. I had this pulled out to glue onto, was it this? No, it was something inside. Maybe it was this. I think I was going to glue that down there. I don't know. I had it stuck in there somewhere. Okay. So I'll just stamp some corners here. I have these cute corners I've had from Stampin' Up! For a long time. I thought I brought my ink over, but I didn't. Still has the googly eyes on. My daughter put on. some to this side too. Hope it'll stamp because there's fabric sewn on the other side. That's pretty good. Take one of these and just staple it there, I think. Take a piece of this paper. We'll start from the bottom and build a Raggedy Ann in here. Let me see what pieces I have here. I don't know what she's supposed to be behind. There's Raggedy Andy. But I don't have the bottom halves, so they're supposed to be behind stuff, I guess. Can't even make them sit in a chair if they don't have their legs. Oh, look, legs. There's Andy. And there's Ann. There's something missing. Because that's not right. We're playing with flannel graphs together here on my channel. You weren't expecting that today. Not flannel graphs. What did I say these were? I can't hear you yelling at me. Yeah. You know I know what they are because I already said it. Yeah, I don't see the other part of Raggedy Ann in here. Ah, what's this? Nope, that's a lamp. I thought that was her apron. Okay, so what do I want to put on this? Maybe just this cute little rocking chair. It's cute. I like that. Just to decorate a little bit. I like that little mixer. Somebody's going to have to do the vacuuming. There's milk stuck to the bag. Still trying to remember what these are called. I used to love playing with these. I was so disappointed that they didn't have them anymore when my kids were little. I think I maybe found Rainbow Bright. or something like that for my daughter. That's about it. If these come unglued from this, then I'll just try using Crystal Effects or Glossy Accents or whatever it is I have. They're cute. I like them. So Raggedy Ann brings back fond memories, and these things bring back fond memories. Eventually I'll remember what they're called. It's very annoying when that happens. I don't want any of these little pieces to disappear on me. Thank you for bearing with me. And we have that. This is a piece of the wallpaper, the Sears wallpaper. I'll probably put, maybe I'll put some kind of a yarn in there, since Raggedy Ann is a rag doll with yarn hair. Someone sent this to me. Donna, I believe, sent this to me. She sent me the chocolate colored eyelash trim and stuff, and she sent me those bright ones too. I think I'd like to use this one. It's Raggedy Ann-ish, but it's kind of thin. I think I need, oh, I see some right here. Just use a piece of this too. Well, I was going to ink this and I didn't do it, but I still can. I'll just do that at another time because I'll go to my other table to do that. I got too much of a mess here right now. I'll put another one of these sheets on here. See what I have in the felt. Flowers, cute. And on this side, I think I'll make a little tuck spot that I can put some cards in. Just need to know what I want to make a tuck spot out of. I think that's a little too big. I even cut out some of the words, some of the sentences from the book because they were so cute. Let's see, this one says, to make other people happy. Oh, there's another part of this somewhere. Raggedy Andy suggested, very often we do not know how many creatures and even people do kind things for us in quiet ways. That would make a nice little pocket to put some cards in. That was a bit too much glue. So when that dries, I'll stick them down in there. Maybe I'll add a little fabric here. I have this cute little flower border stamp. I'll just stamp right along here. I really need to open my new black. Bye-bye, googly eyes. Now it's going to be really dark. Oh boy, I'll say. Glad this is my journal. I feel like I need to blot that before I turn the page. Even went through. All right, what's next? I'll glue this on as a little tuck spot. Now, I want to make sure I get some fabric on the back side of this signature. I have a fabric tab there. I have this piece here and this there. And a fabric pocket there. So I want to make sure I get some fabric over here. There's some feedsack fabric. I can put a fabric flip right here. And that cute page. I'll just make this a decorative page. It doesn't need to be a pocket. I could put some paper here for writing on, but I don't mind having the part of the text there. Oh, it's got cute buttons in here. I've been going for half an hour. I better turn this video off pretty soon. Okay, so the buttons need to be snipped off, the little holes. I poked them through, but they're still attached by fuzz. Guess I can just pull them. I think I want a different color though. After all that, we got buttons in red. There's a corner. Oh, Raggedy Ann has a candy heart. Look at that. A cute little heart. I don't know what I'm going to use. I'm just pulling things out. These felt pieces are from Close to My Heart. I found them at a flea market. And I thought they would be fun embellishments. Pull a few things out and see what I can arrange. Alright, let us see what we want to do here. They're outdoors by the water, so I thought this little butterfly would be cute. If I can't find enough green, then I'll just go with red. It's probably supposed to be a flower center. Maybe I can put them on something else. I don't want to make it too much, but I have a butterfly up here and a corner down here and then this little flourish. I think that's good enough. These are kind of thick felt pieces, so it will be hard to write on the page that is on top of that. Well, I do have to put the picture down first.